Frustrated by muscle loss after 60? No matter how many eggs you eat, you're not alone. What if I told you there's a food that builds muscle faster and more effectively, and it's probably not what you think? The truth is, relying solely on eggs might be holding you back from your true strength potential. We've all been told that protein is the key to building muscle, and for decades, eggs have been hailed as the gold standard. They're affordable, easy to prepare, and packed with protein. But what if the very thing you believe is helping you is actually not the most efficient path to regaining and building lean muscle mass, especially as we age? The science of muscle protein synthesis is complex, and as our bodies change over 60, so do our nutritional needs. It's not just about the amount of protein you consume, but the quality, the absorption rate, and the presence of other key nutrients that act as catalysts for muscle growth. But here's the twist. The food I'm about to reveal isn't some exotic, hard to find ingredient. It's a humble, often overlooked powerhouse that has been scientifically shown to outperform eggs in some crucial aspects of muscle development for older adults. And the best part? It's delicious, versatile, and you can easily incorporate it into your daily diet starting today. So, if you're ready to finally see real results and build the strong, healthy body you deserve after 60, you need to keep watching. I'm about to break down the science, share some mouth-watering recipes, and give you a simple action plan to kickstart your muscle building journey. The common advice to simply eat more protein is failing countless individuals over 60, and the overemphasis on eggs is a significant part of this problem. While eggs are a good source of protein, they are not the be-all and end-all of muscle-building nutrition, particularly for an aging population. As we get older, our bodies experience a phenomenon known as anabolic resistance, which means we need more protein to stimulate the same amount of muscle growth as a younger person. Furthermore, the quality and type of protein become paramount. Think of it like this. Your muscles are a brick wall, and protein is the bricks. But you also need mortar and skilled bricklayers to build a strong, sturdy wall. This is where many common protein sources, including eggs, can fall short for the specific needs of older adults. The issue isn't that eggs are bad, but rather that they may not be the optimal choice for overcoming the unique physiological hurdles of aging. Many people diligently eat their morning omelet, believing they're doing everything right, yet they still experience frustratingly slow progress or even continued muscle decline. This creates a cycle of discouragement, leading many to believe that muscle loss is an inevitable part of aging, a myth we are about to shatter. The real secret to building muscle after 60 lies not just in the quantity of protein, but in its bioavailability and the synergistic effects of other nutrients. But what if I told you the solution has been sitting in your local grocery store all along, quietly waiting to be discovered? And wait until you see what happened when a group of seniors in a recent study swapped their usual protein source for this incredible food. The results were nothing short of astonishing. The real game changer when it comes to building muscle after 60 is a food that provides a more complete and readily available source of amino acids, the building blocks of protein, than eggs, and that food is Greek yogurt. Now, before you dismiss this as just another health food fad, let's delve into the science. The protein in Greek yogurt is predominantly casein protein, which is digested and absorbed more slowly than the whey protein found in many popular supplements. This slow and steady release of amino acids into the bloodstream is particularly beneficial for older adults, as it provides a sustained supply for muscle repair and growth, effectively combating the accelerated muscle protein breakdown that can occur with age. Unlike eggs, which are relatively low in calcium, Greek yogurt is packed with this essential mineral, which is not only crucial for bone health, but also plays a vital role in muscle contraction and function. The real secret comes at 1:30 in this video, so don't you dare skip ahead. Furthermore, many Greek yogurts contain live and active cultures, or probiotics, which support a healthy gut microbiome. A healthy gut is essential for nutrient absorption, meaning you'll get more muscle-building bang for your buck from every spoonful of yogurt. A 2019 study published in the journal Frontiers in Nutrition found that older adults who consumed Greek yogurt as part of a resistance training program experienced significantly greater gains in muscle strength and thickness compared to those who consumed a placebo. The researchers attributed this to the unique combination of high quality protein and other nutrients found in Greek yogurt. And the best part, you can start reaping these benefits today. Comment yes if you've ever felt frustrated by your lack of progress in the gym. I want to know I'm not alone in this journey. So, how exactly does Greek yogurt outperform eggs in the muscle building arena for those over 60? Let's break it down. While a large egg contains about 6 grams of protein, a typical 6-ounce serving of plain Greek yogurt can boast a whopping 17 grams. That's nearly 3 times the protein in a single serving. But as we've discussed, it's not just about the quantity. The quality of the protein in Greek yogurt is exceptional. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein source. This is crucial because your body cannot produce these amino acids on its own. They must be obtained through your diet. One of these essential amino acids, leucine, is particularly important for stimulating muscle protein synthesis. And guess what? Greek yogurt is a richer source of leucine than eggs. Think of leucine as the on switch for muscle growth. Without enough of it, your muscles simply won't get the signal to repair and rebuild themselves after a workout. But here's the twist that most people miss. The fermentation process that transforms regular yogurt into Greek yogurt not only concentrates the protein, but also makes it easier to digest. This is a huge advantage for older adults who may have a harder time breaking down and absorbing nutrients from food. If you've ever felt bloated or sluggish after a protein heavy meal, switching to Greek yogurt could make a world of difference. Try this now and see what happens. The next time you're about to reach for an egg, grab a container of plain Greek yogurt instead. Pay attention to how you feel afterward. Do you feel more energized, less bloated? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're worried about the taste, don't be. We're about to explore some incredibly delicious ways to enjoy this muscle building powerhouse. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. I don't like the taste of plain Greek yogurt, and I get it. The tangy flavor isn't for everyone, but that's the beauty of this versatile food. You can easily customize it to suit your taste preferences while still reaping all of its muscle building benefits. One of the simplest and most delicious ways to enjoy Greek yogurt is to use it as a base for a protein packed smoothie. For a post workout recovery shake, blend a serving of plain Greek yogurt with a scoop of your favorite protein powder, a banana for potassium and carbohydrates, and a handful of spinach for added nutrients. The creaminess of the yogurt will give your smoothie a luxurious texture, and you'll be fueling your muscles with everything they need to grow. Another fantastic option is to create a savory yogurt bowl. Think of it as a healthy and satisfying alternative to a traditional salad. Start with a base of plain Greek yogurt and top it with a drizzle of olive oil, a sprinkle of fresh herbs like dill or chives, and some chopped cucumbers and tomatoes. You can also add a source of lean protein like grilled chicken or chickpeas to make it a complete meal. This is a fantastic way to get your protein in without feeling like you're eating a health food. But what about a direct comparison to our old friend, the egg? Let's look at a typical breakfast scenario. Option A is a 2-egg omelet with a side of whole wheat toast. This will give you roughly 15-18 grams of protein. Option B is a bowl of Greek yogurt with a handful of berries and a tablespoon of nuts. And this can easily provide you with 20-25 grams of high-quality protein, along with a healthy dose of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. And if you're concerned about the sugar content in flavored yogurts, I have a tip for that coming up. Most people miss step number 3 in optimizing their Greek yogurt for muscle growth. I'll explain why after we look at an unexpected case study. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 68-year-old woman who had all but given up on feeling strong again. For years, she had been a regular at her local gym, dutifully performing her strength training exercises and eating what she thought was a healthy diet, rich in lean proteins like chicken and, of course, plenty of eggs. Yet she saw minimal results. She was frustrated, and her motivation was at an all-time low. Then she decided to make one simple change to her diet. She swapped her morning omelet for a bowl of plain Greek yogurt topped with fresh fruit and a sprinkle of chia seeds. At first, she didn't notice a huge difference, but she stuck with it. After about a month, something incredible started to happen. She found that she could lift slightly heavier weights at the gym. Her recovery time between workouts seemed to be shorter, and she had more energy throughout the day. By the 3-month mark, her transformation was undeniable. Her personal trainer was amazed at her progress. She had gained noticeable muscle mass in her arms and legs, and her overall strength had increased by an impressive 20%. Margaret's story is a powerful testament to the fact that it's never too late to build muscle and reclaim your strength, and it highlights the importance of finding the right nutritional strategy for your individual needs. Margaret's success wasn't a fluke. It was a direct result of giving her body the specific nutrients it needed to overcome anabolic resistance and build new muscle tissue. The slow releasing casein protein, the high concentration of leucine, and the added calcium in the Greek yogurt were the missing pieces of her muscle building puzzle. Her story should be an inspiration to anyone who feels like they're stuck in a rut. Don't skip ahead. The game changing tip on choosing the right Greek yogurt comes at 7:45. This is something the food industry doesn't want you to know. Now, it's crucial to understand that not all Greek yogurts are created equal. The dairy aisle can be a confusing place, filled with products that are marketed as healthy but are actually loaded with sugar and other undesirable ingredients. When you're choosing a Greek yogurt for muscle building, there are a few key things you need to look for. The first and most important thing is to opt for plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Many of the flavored varieties, even those that sound healthy, can contain as much sugar as a candy bar. This can negate the health benefits and hinder your progress. If you want to add some sweetness, it's much better to do it yourself with a small amount of honey, maple syrup, or fresh fruit. The second thing to look at is the protein content. Different brands can have varying amounts of protein, so it's always a good idea to check the label. Look for a yogurt that has at least 15 grams of protein per serving. And here is step number 3 that most people miss, and it's a critical one. Pay attention to the ingredients list. The best Greek yogurts will have only a few simple ingredients, typically milk and live and active cultures. Avoid brands that have a long list of ingredients you can't pronounce, as these are often a sign of a highly processed product. A troubleshooting tip: if you find that even plain Greek yogurt is too tangy for your liking, you can try straining it further at home through a cheesecloth. This will remove some of the whey and make the yogurt even thicker and milder in flavor. Now for an interactive prompt. Go to your fridge right now and look at the label on your yogurt. How much protein does it have? Are there any added sugars? Comment below with your findings. This is a crucial step in taking control of your nutritional journey. Let's dive deeper into some practical and delicious ways to incorporate this muscle building food into your daily routine. We've already talked about smoothies and savory yogurt bowls, but the possibilities are truly endless. For a quick and easy breakfast, you can prepare a batch of overnight oats with Greek yogurt. Simply combine rolled oats, Greek yogurt, your milk of choice, and any other desired add-ins like chia seeds or protein powder in a jar, and let it sit in the fridge overnight. In the morning, you'll have a creamy and satisfying breakfast that's packed with protein and fiber. Another fantastic option is to use Greek yogurt as a healthier substitute for other ingredients in your cooking and baking. You can use it in place of sour cream or mayonnaise in dips and dressings, which will not only boost the protein content but also reduce the fat and calories. For example, a simple and healthy ranch dressing can be made by combining Greek yogurt with fresh herbs, garlic powder, and a little bit of lemon juice. It's also a fantastic addition to baked goods. You can substitute some of the butter or oil in a recipe with Greek yogurt to add moisture and protein. It works particularly well in muffins, pancakes, and even cakes. Now, for another method comparison. Let's compare a store-bought pre-made protein shake with a homemade Greek yogurt smoothie. While the pre-made shake might be convenient, it's often more expensive and can contain artificial sweeteners and other additives. A homemade smoothie, on the other hand, allows you to control the ingredients and tailor it to your specific needs and preferences. Plus, the whole food ingredients will provide a wider range of nutrients than a processed shake. A great troubleshooting tip: if you find your smoothies are too thick, simply add a little more liquid until you reach your desired consistency. If they're too thin, you can add a few ice cubes or a tablespoon of chia seeds to thicken them up. The key is to experiment and find what you enjoy the most. To truly maximize your muscle building potential after 60, it's essential to combine your newfound love for Greek yogurt with a consistent and well-designed resistance training program. Nutrition and exercise are two sides of the same coin, and you can't have one without the other. Resistance training, whether it's with weights, resistance bands, or your own body weight, is the stimulus that tells your muscles to grow. When you challenge your muscles, you create tiny micro tears in the muscle fibers. The protein and other nutrients from your diet, particularly from sources like Greek yogurt, are then used to repair these tears and rebuild the muscle fibers stronger and bigger than before. The real secret to a successful resistance training program for older adults is to focus on compound exercises. These are exercises that work multiple muscle groups at the same time, such as squats, deadlifts, push ups, and rows. These exercises are not only more efficient, but they also mimic the movements you do in your daily life, making you stronger and more functional. It's also crucial to listen to your body and not overdo it. Start with lighter weights and fewer repetitions, and gradually increase the intensity as you get stronger. A good rule of thumb is to aim for 2 to 3 strength training sessions per week, with at least one day of rest in between to allow your muscles to recover. But here's the twist. For older adults, the timing of your protein intake can be just as important as the amount. Consuming a protein rich snack, like a serving of Greek yogurt, within an hour or two after your workout can significantly enhance muscle protein synthesis. This is because your muscles are most receptive to nutrients during this anabolic window. Try this now and see what happens. The next time you finish a workout, have a serving of Greek yogurt. Notice how you feel in the hours and even the next day. Do you feel less sore? Do you have more energy? The results might surprise you. As we reach the final stretch of this guide, I want to leave you with a clear, multi step action plan to put everything we've discussed into practice. This isn't just about adding Greek yogurt to your diet, it's about making a sustainable lifestyle change that will help you build muscle, improve your health, and feel your best for years to come. The first step is to clean out your pantry and fridge. Get rid of the highly processed, sugary foods that are hindering your progress. Make space for whole, nutrient dense foods, and of course, stock up on plain, high protein Greek yogurt. The second step is to create a weekly meal plan that incorporates Greek yogurt into at least one of your daily meals or snacks. This will help you stay on track and ensure you're consistently getting the protein and nutrients your muscles need. The third step is to commit to a regular resistance training program. If you're new to exercise, consider working with a qualified personal trainer who can help you design a safe and effective program that's tailored to your individual needs and abilities. Finally, be patient and consistent. Building muscle takes time, especially after 60. There will be days when you feel discouraged, but don't give up. Trust the process and celebrate your progress along the way. To help you on your journey, I've created a free downloadable guide with a sample 1 week meal plan and some of my favorite Greek yogurt recipes. You can find the link in the description below. Now, as we wrap up, I want to give you a few more powerful calls to action to ensure you continue on this path to a stronger, healthier you. First, if you found this information valuable, I highly encourage you to watch my next video on the top 3 exercises to build glute strength after 60 for deeper insights into effective training strategies. Second, be sure to save this guide so you can refer back to the step-by-step breakdown whenever you need a refresher. And finally, if you're serious about transforming your health and fitness, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications, because in part 2 of this series, I'll be revealing the one common health food that's secretly sabotaging your muscle building efforts. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for joining me today, and remember, it's never too late to build the strong, vibrant body you deserve.